I'm Becky Hill.
And I'm Ian Hill. And this is our micro camper, Mini Hillton.
To celebrate reaching 50,000 views on our micro conversion camper, we're going to give you a little walk around and show you what we've done.
So I'll put a link in the description for that time lapse that's reached 50,000, and you can all check it out if you haven't seen it.
Let's show you inside Mini Hillton then. So our little camper conversion has got everything we need for the perfect getaway. This goes into a big double bed. We have a toilet and a fridge and lots of extra accessories.
So I'm going to take you through some of these accessories then. I wanted to keep the van nice and stealthy looking so we can park up in urban locations and nobody will know that we're sleeping in the back. So let's start on the outside then. Let me grab the camera, Becky, and I'll show you up on the roof. We've got a solar panel to start off with. There we go. That keeps the leisure battery nicely topped up, that does, when we're off grid. That solar panel I've got wired into this solar charge controller, and that keeps the leisure battery nicely topped up when we're off the grid. When we're on the grid, at a campsite or something, this is what we do for electric hookup. I've got under the driver's seat here, I keep a 15 metre, can we get it in the camera? There we go, a 15 metre electric hookup lead. So then that all unravels underneath the seat. We had this from when we were camping for our big tent. And then at the back of the seat, that then gives us 3 plug sockets behind there, one of which I have an extension lead through the bulkhead, which goes into the back and gives us 240 volts, so we can run heater, battery charger in there as well. And I've also got another extension lead running from it for in the front here. Let's try and get the camera down. There we go. Under here, another one. We plug in probably the kettle, heater, or not the heater, the cooker, stuff like that when we're at the campsite. Little fire extinguisher down there as well. While I'm in the cab, let's bring the camera up a bit. Like I say, I wanted to keep it as stealthy as possible. So, ventilation. See this here? Got a little flap of wood. It's got magnets on it, so I can keep that shut. And then we open that up, and it lets air into there through some fans, which I'll show you in a minute. But again, to keep it stealthy, I've done it like this so it doesn't let any light come through. So we can have the lights on maximum brightness inside, and none of it gets bled through to the front. Becky, do you want to show everybody the storage at the front?
Yeah. So this is also great. Ian put a net above here, so not only can we store things in under the seats at the back, we can also put our coats, bags, whatever we need up here, which is great. It just hooks off here. It's got like a little magnet on there, if you can see, and it just clips back up there and sorted.
Perfect. Oh, while I'm about it, You may have seen in one of the other videos where I was doing the van up, got some nice Recaro seats. They're a big upgrade from the standard van bench style seats that came with it. Right, let's go through to the back. Right, where should we go to next? Let's keep with the power, shall we? So we've gone through the solar panel, we've gone through the mains. Let's go through where I've got the leisure battery. We've just had to upgrade this actually to an AGM one. We had got a wet cell lead acid battery, but one of the cells had gone on that. So we upgraded to a slightly bigger amp hour one. Would have liked to have gone to I can't remember what it's called now, the modern stuff, the lithium ion, I think it is. But then I would have had to change the charger and stuff like that. And this split charger, I would have had to have got a DC to DC charger. So I kept with the AGM just for ease. Who knows, in the future might upgrade, but for the time being this is plenty good enough. So got a power breaker here, isolator, so if I don't want it charging off the split charger, I could just knock it onto the off position and that isolates it totally from the system. Under here, can we see, there's our AGM battery under there. Like I say, it's 130 amp hour, so it's plenty for all these lights and everything like that. And this fridge, that's a Bluetooth one, got off Amazon. It's a proper compressor fridge. You can actually put it to -20 to keep stuff frozen. Look at that, plenty of room. I think you get 6 bottles of wine and plenty of meat for the barbecue in there as well. Heating. Right, I mentioned earlier that when we're on hookup we've got 240 volts in the back. See down the side here, we'll keep stored a blow heater. I won't pull that out at the time being. You know what, actually, yeah, let's do that. Becky, can you hold the camera a second please? I'll show you how it all works then. So let's get this cushion off the top of the toilet. You might as well show everybody the toilet, Becky, while we're doing this.
This is a great bit of kit to our micro conversion. Look at that.
Chemical toilet.
You can put it out.
There we go, got it on magnets.
For maximum comfort.
Look at that there, the throne. Right, so heater then. While that's out, let's open the flap again. Hang on, let's bring the camera down. So like I say, tucked in the corner, little heater. Pull that out. Oops, bash the camera. Little charger there that hooks up to the mains to charge the battery up. This is, let's bring the camera up. This is, I think it's from a vivarium originally. That's what its intended purpose was for anyway. But I got it because it hooks up to the mains. When it's turned on and we've got mains, the screen lights up and you can set your ideal temperature that you want to keep the van at. There's an external temperature probe that pushes into there, and I've mounted that. Let's bring the camera up. I've mounted that behind this little clock up here. That reads what temperature it is and keeps it perfect. That's got an output to this plug here. Let's bring that round there so you can see. It says heating on it, and this blow heater just plugs in there. We bring it to the side of the toilet. Won't do that now. You get the idea. It's got 2 settings. It's got 600 watt setting and it's got 1200 watt setting. It's absolutely perfect for this little small space. Keeps us lovely and toasty.
So guys, another thing that we absolutely love is these wireless mobile phone chargers. How cool are they? His and hers. And all we do is we just pop the phone on there and it charges it up for us. So we always know we've got a phone to use in case we need it.
I also put this clock up here. That keeps us informed of the temperature inside and outside, and also the voltage of the leisure battery. At night time, I flick it just to an orange mode and then turn off all the rest of the other lights, and it's just a lovely little night light.
We've also got these little storage compartments, one here that we can keep our little essentials in, mirrors, wipes, makeup, hairbrush, straighteners, curlers.
This is where I keep all my bits, all my gadgets, speakers, Bluetooth speakers and everything. Actually, while we're here, this is good. This is a little 4G Bluetooth Wi-Fi. So all you do, it's got a SIM only card in there, because when you shut the door, you can imagine no mobile phone signal can get in here. So all I do, put this inside the cab, that gets a signal, and then the Wi-Fi is quite strong and it penetrates through the bulkhead and we can get phone signal in the background. So when we were in the cab earlier, I mentioned that we've got the fans in the bulkhead. Well, here we are. Here's the ventilation. Turn them on. It sucks in all the fresh air from the van. So what I do, I've got these wind deflectors here. I'll just put down the window just a smidge like that. So it doesn't let the wind, well it lets the wind in, but it doesn't let the rain in. I do that on both sides. That gives us a nice flow of air in the front. Front windscreen doesn't steam up. So again, another stealth manoeuvre that is, that you can't see. It doesn't give away that we're in the back. So they're sucking in air into there, and then up at the ceiling here, I've got this fan, and that's an exhaust fan. It's got two settings, that's high and low. And I've also put a little light on there you can dim. There you go. All those little touches. Got a couple of little lights here. One there. One there. They swivel and again dim down. Got a little button here. That turns them off and on and dims it down.
So here's our under storage where we keep a lot of our stuff when we go on our adventures. In here we have our picnic bag, kettle, slow cookers, George Foreman, lots of different things under there, our chairs, table, blankets.
Yeah, so we can either power the George Foreman, the kettle and the slow cookers. We can either power them off 240 volts main hookup, or we've also got an All Powers S2000 solar generator box, and that runs all of them no problem as well. So I think what we'll do now, I think we've shown you most of the stuff. Let's take you outside, get the camera up on the tripod, and we'll show you how it gets into bed mode. Right, so the bed is made up with lots of slats of wood, one of which I keep behind Becky's seat in the front. That goes up here. I've numbered them. Number 1, and an arrow where that goes. Oh! Try not to fall over. Then the rest are kept under here. So we lift that up. Number 2, that goes there. Got a bit of wood that's bolted onto the side of the van there, so that's nice and sturdy on the left. Number 3 and number 4, and these have got metal tags on there as well, just so they're nice and sturdy. Also inside the storage we've got another cushion here as well, just so it makes it the full double bed. Let's put that back down. That cushion goes there. That one goes there. That one goes in the middle. And then this backrest fits there. I'll come round to the side. This bit of wood fits in there. Nice and snug. There we go. Perfect. And the final cushion, that fits in there. My mum, she did a great job making these. Went and got some material, some fabric from a big wholesale place in Birmingham, and she did a tremendous job. I think these are 5 inches thick, these foam. I got them cut to size off a place on eBay. So let's take you around the back of the van so you can see the double bed from there as well. Oh, hiya Becky.
Hi.
I think that about concludes it for the tour. Lighting, you all know if you've watched some of the other videos, love me LED lighting. Yeah, let's show you that as well before we finish the video. I've made a little switch panel over here. So if we come in here, I'll jump in the back. This little switch panel then. So let's get the camera so you can see it properly. Right, this switch, this isolates all the lighting. So we've got it top position, van doors, so that comes off the main battery for the van. When you open any of the doors, it works as what your normal lights do, they come off and on. Then in the middle, it's off at that position, so when you stealth in and you open the side doors, nothing lights up and you can jump in the back and hopefully nobody sees you. And then you can have it operating off the leisure battery there as well. Then I've got a little adjustable knob there to dim the floor lights around the bottom of the van. And then easy, let's get the camera around so you can see it, the ceiling strips. So I've got a warm white and a cool white. So let's bring that over here. Turn down the warm white, so that's just cool white. Turn that off. There you've got your warm white. Nice and cosy. Couple of hooks up here, there and there to hang your keys and your coat and everything like this. While we're here, got elastic there, and the same over at the back. That's for these little Bose Bluetooth speakers. So that, yeah, Becky, you pop it up that one at the top. So you ping that on there then, Becky. You put the speaker under there.
Very good.
Nice bit of elastic. Like I say, we've got one there, and we keep another one up there for when we're sitting here watching films in the evening. It's they're plenty good enough, they are. Last bit of lighting. Got this control here that operates these halos, so you can have all different colours. Or you can have a bit of a disco as well if you wanted. I think that about sums it up now, people. Peeps. So there we go then. A few of you have asked for a walk round Mini Hillton, and there you have it. It's been great. We've had it nearly a year now since I've done the conversion, and you can see on all the other videos how much we've used it, and we've gone to some amazing places.
So then guys, if you like what you see, like, comment and subscribe, and follow us on our Mini Hillton adventures.
So let's go through the total costs of a Mini Hillton conversion then. Bearing in mind I did all this work myself, apart from the cushions. Like I said earlier, my mum's got some pretty sweet sewing machine skills, so got the fabric and she did a tremendous job on these. I've got an engineering background, so it's fairly easy for me to work out how things go together, and I can visualise it quite well. The only thing I did struggle with was the insulation. If you look on YouTube, a lot of people do it wrong, and I would have gone down the same line watching these videos, but I dug a bit deeper and found out the correct stuff to use, and it's paid dividends. It really is well insulated. It's probably gone a bit overboard, to be honest, but it's better to be that way. I mean, when we've used it a few times close to freezing points, no heating in the back, and it's getting up to 20-21 degrees in here, which is why then again this exhaust fan works a treat, and that just brings in some fresh air from the cab. Right, I'll stop blabbering. I'm sure you want to know how much this conversion costs, so let's put it on the screen.